Hi guys, welcome back to yet another video. My name is Martin. I'm filming this in my storage unit tonight. What I'm filming tonight is my weekly pickup video. So it's Wednesday night and I've been to my local comic book shop, which is All Star Comics in Melbourne, and they gave me a bunch of stuff, including something that had to be fit into an oversized red bag. Here in Melbourne this week, the weather has been atrocious. So it's like 100k winds, and just hail and thunderstorms and rain and lightning and all that kind of stuff. And so All Star have provided the best that they can in order to get the books home without any damage. And let's just crack on to it. There's not a whole lot to go through. I've only got a small amount, and then I've got like this oversized book I want to show off. So the first one I want, and before I show them off, these have been put into the order in which I'm going to read last. So I'm ending on a high, for me at least. But yeah, feel free to comment in the comments below about what books you're eager to read. What you think about what I'm reading. Is is it a waste of time? Is there something there that I may not have read by the time I see you post? Something I should look out for, because I do read everything and I do appreciate all the comments. But the first one I want to show off is The Flash. It's issue 12 by Si Spurrier and Ramon Perez. I've gone on record repeatedly about the artist change and how it's affected this book for the better. The thing of it is that I just feel like it's a little bit too weird. There's some characters in here who they just they don't make a lot of sense. And I know the book is meant to be like non-linear in terms of the time frame in which it's written, but it's just gotten a little bit too weird for my liking. So I don't know. I'm sticking with it because I've been reading The Flash since the 90s, and I don't plan on stopping. But runs like this don't really help. But I will say, really nice artwork by Ramon Perez. Now, next up we have Get Fury issue 4. The last issue, the previous issue, had an introduction by a character who I thought was going to make the internet explode. There is a Nick Fury based character that was introduced, and it was like, wow, that's very interesting. That being said, this series hasn't been to my tastes. It's Garth Ennis, but it's like a subdued Garth Ennis, and it's very much getting into the geopolitics of the Vietnam War, which may be interesting to Garth, but as a 44-year-old man, I'm not particularly interested in the geopolitics of it. I just want to see the Punisher and Fury just fighting it out. Uh, that's what I expect from a Garth Ennis book, especially with the Punisher. Just some brutal action, and we do get it, but just I think a little bit more would be more to my stylings. But anyhow, issue 4. I think I think it's a 6-issue run. Next up, we have Wolverine Wolverine Revenge by Greg Capullo and Jonathan Hickman. Now, I am not a Hickman fan by any stretch of the imagination. Just from his time on Fantastic Four, he really just sapped all the fun out of it for me, and I just don't really like his writing style. I've listened to in part to the Thinking Critical's critique of this issue, and then I remembered I'd ordered it and I haven't read it yet, and so I only listened to maybe like 2 or 3 minutes of them berating this book. They didn't like it for a whole lot of technical reasons. I don't know if I'll be that critical about it. I will read it, and as with all these books, I live in hope. I live in hope that I'm really going to enjoy it. So yeah, there we go. There's that one. The next one we have is issue 2 of Epitaphs from the Abyss. It's by Oni Press. It's a really nice cover stock, card stock, and quality paper quality. I'm all over the place, but it's a horror anthology book. It's expertly done. It's in the style of EC, which is to me it's clear that it's in the style of EC, and it's basically a love letter to EC comics and EC horror. So I'm very happy to continue to get this because the first issue, was a lot of fun. And now the next one we have is Ghost Rider Final Vengeance issue. I was going to say issue 1, issue 6, and it's the finale of this storyline. And thankfully, it's the finale because I don't think the Hood really fit as a Ghost Rider. If you want to go for the legacy numbering, don't know how they work this out, but it's 270, issue 270. There's another issue that's coming out after this. I won't show it to you, but it's called Spirits of Vengeance, and it's got Danny Ketch and Johnny Blaze, and it has Vengeance in it. So I am very much looking forward to reading that next issue because visually I think Vengeance is very interesting, and I'm very happy to see that Marvel are actually doing something with this character because he has the potential to really get a fan base going and get people excited. He just looks cool. What can I say? He just looks cool. Alright, so I've got 3 more books to go and then something else. But we have Green Arrow issue 15, part of the Absolute Power story. Not a big fan of the Absolute Power story. It feels kind of not tacked on, but like forced into this story. I am interested to see how Ollie gets out of it. And the effect it has on the Arrow family, for lack of a better term. The artwork though is really nice. It's well, the cover is really nice. At least it's Phil Hester on art duties, and I am a fan of Phil. When he was on the book with Kevin Smith, and yeah, I am enjoying it. I just feel like the Absolute Power is just a bit forced in. But it is up high. It's the 3rd book I will be reading because I do like my Green Arrow. Okay, next up we have Usagi Yojimbo The Crow, part 5 of 5, or issue 279 if you want to go for the legacy numbering. And it's brought out by Dark Horse, written and drawn by Stan Sakai. Always good, always top quality, absolute high quality. I love this series. I'm not a huge samurai fan. Like I don't see all the movies and all the TV shows like that Disney Plus Shogun show. I haven't watched it. I'm not that heavily into that culture, but I do like my Usagi Yojimbo. I like how it's cartoony and deadly at the same time. It's not whimsical, but it's just fun. I just find it a lot of fun. And yeah, so there we go. That's issue 5 of Usagi Yojimbo, The Crow. But the first issue I'm going to be reading, I'm going to read it as soon as I can tonight. Here we have Spider-Man Reign, issue 2. Sorry, let's start it again. Spider-Man Reign 2, issue 2. And I picked this up off the shelf. I just liked, it just looked cool. So yeah, I don't know what to say without giving anything away. I haven't actually read the first issue, and I really should probably go back and read it because I'm looking at it now, and it's just insane artwork. If you have the chance, I highly recommend you go to your local comic book shop. If this is on the shelf, pick it up because it looks great. I cannot attest to the story just yet, especially because it's issue 2. I might have to contact my local and say, can you put issue 1 away for me if they have any copies left? Because this looks great. Okay, now the reason why I had the red paper bag is because All Star has this for me. It's Superman versus Muhammad Ali. It's the facsimile edition. It's beautiful. It's fantastic quality, fantastic cardstock. It just looks great. I don't have the original. I could get the original if I really wanted to, but now that I have this, I think this will do it for me. Yeah, the only thing is I had to put it in my bag as I was coming home because it's like an hour and a half away from my local comic book shop, so it's not that local. But there's a little nick here as I took it out of the bag, not out of the plastic bag, out of my my work bag. It's just nicked there, so it's a little, just a little thing that makes it a little bit imperfect. But I mean, just look at it, just absolutely incredible. I'm not going to show the interiors, I don't think. No, I won't, because yeah, you're just going to have to get it yourself. It's absolutely incredible. When I saw this, I said, oh, it looks like they've got electrical, well, not electrical, they've got, not band-aids, what the hell am I thinking about? Lacquer bands. They've got lacquer bands on the cover. And Kaz, who works at the shop, she said, Martin, I don't know how well you know boxing, but they've got these things called ropes. And that's how they keep the boxers in the ring. Yeah, so yeah, I'm a little bit of an idiot. But yeah, it's comic books. We're here to have some fun. So that's the video for tonight. Please let me know what you think in the comments down below. Please like and subscribe if you wish to. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks for sticking with me, and I'll catch you at the next one. Bye, guys.